I'm doing a dual review uh, on two cars that I purchased yesterday. Uh, Hello, this is Alan of RDA in Scale. If you want to see more reviews like I'm going to put out here, please subscribe, uh, click on the like, and ring that old bell for me. And tell me how you think of my reviews. I'll be honest, sometimes I don't get it things perfect, but we'll try our best. And so let's move on to the review. On this end of the turntable, I got me a turntable, um, is my new Southern Pacific Hydra Cushion DF for Fragile Freight. And what that kind of stands for, it's a 50-foot standard boxcar, and it was Southern Pacific's push to showcase their Hydra Cushion Underframe and their DF loader system that uh, to load freight better and um, to tell their customers that you know, that their stuff would make it to wherever it's going safely. And you don't put that stuff on the side of your car if you're not going to try to get it there safely. As long as you don't have, derailments and stuff like that. Uh, but we're going to put the car here on uh, my little cradle here, and we'll let the camera focus in here, and you can see that the wording is very well crisp. Color's not bad. The color of the car is slightly different because I've got my light in the background, and that's, it's not really showing the true. It's a little washed compared to being the color it actually is. But the wording is really good. You see that it's built in 57. You can also see, if this camera will focus, says Southern Pacific Company, Trust Series 21, I think the first, Pennsylvania, Banking and Trust Company, trustee, owner, and I think it says lesser. So my eyes are doing pretty good here. Anyway, we're going to turn this a little bit, and boom. Got a little bit of light to show inside the car. You can see, I believe, yeah, there is two sets of wheels back there. Like it's hauling a load. Pretty cool. And going to turn this back off because that light is a little bright. We're going to slide the door here, or attempt to slide the door. There we go. Got the door closed a little bit. Both sides will open on this car. And now we're going to attempt to slide it back without breaking the car. And got that to do that. Stay there, Mr. Caboose. And now we're going to show some underbody detail. That's the underframe. Although it's not a BMLA, it's not a Atlas Golds or Atlas Master Series or something like that that's got, a little bit more fancy stuff underneath of it. I think this looks pretty cool. I mean, as it's going down the track, you can see the tanks on it, and that's, to me, I want to see it perform. Not too much wiggle, just going down straight, light sway, like you see the real things do. The trucks are separate of the couplers. I do like that for like backing up. it kind of helps. Whereas if you have a built in truck coupler, you can tend to have a few problems. But like I say, I've got both. I got cars that are both way, but this car is done pretty well. And you can see here again on the side, you can clearly see the ladders. And then if we move here, you can see the metal etched. Well, I'm going to turn it now a little bit here so where she's straight at. You can see the metal etched platform for the brakeman to stand on to turn the brake wheel, and then you can see the see-through, although it's plastic, roof walk. And I thought that was pretty cool how they done that. And we're going to back the wheel so you can see the other side of the car. And you can see the wording on there. I think Microtrains does all of their cars fairly well, you know, and they're made in the USA. You can't beat that. So we're going to move this car. As soon as we move our cradle here, we're going to move this car back there. And we're going to grab the caboose. And we're going to move the turntable out just a little bit so we don't crash the car into my place that I'm doing this at. Let's start on the top of the car. The roof detail is really good. Microtrains does all of their roofs about the same. The quality work is pretty good. This roof on this car was up a little bit. All I had to do was slightly press it down. One thing I do like about Microtrains, and let me put the car over here on its cradle here. One thing I do like about Microtrains is the underframe is metal. This here, point out here with my little pointer here, this is metal. And where the end grabs right here, this is metal. The brake wheel down here, and it's kind of hard for me to try to point this out. I think you can see it right there. That's plastic, but that's no problem. But this here is all metal here. This is metal. That gives it its weight. The car sits down on that metal frame pretty good. And as with the freight car, and I'm going to turn this on again, you can see the detail underneath. It's not an Athearn, it's not a Bluford Shops, but hey, it's still pretty good for what you can do with it. And the trucks are separate of the couplers, so the car pulls pretty well. And like my other Microtrains cabooses, which I have a I have a Missouri Pacific, and I have a Western Pacific. I do have a Southern Pacific, but it's made by Concourse Siskiyou. These do really well, and the weight of the bottom of the car or the frame of the car is what really helps them shine. So like I say, this is a dual review. I got these cars at my hobby shop that I frequent. I know this car here, the Union Pacific 24-528, is still available. I don't know if that car is, but I'm pretty sure it is. If you want to get one, go get you one, and we'll extend this just a little bit longer because I want to tell a little more on the car.